since we're talking about Villa now, let's talk about Duran. Obviously, everybody was hyping him up, and he obviously has a lot of skill. It just came out that 21, he is deciding to move to Al-Nassr. What do we think of that decision?
End of a career decision that it's a little bit early to be going to, Al-Nassr. I get it. It's very attractive. There's a lot of money. But I feel like all these players fight so much to get to the Premier League, to show out in the Premier League,
Got a point.
and to leave at 21. If he's thinking about like a legacy, it's hard to leave a legacy, you know, in Saudi Arabia. But I like him. He's a good player. I actually am most upset that I'm not going to be able to watch him as much because he's been showing out anytime he's been on the field. But I don't watch the Saudi Arabian games enough.
You tell me that you're not waking up on a Saturday morning and saying, "Yo, who does Al-Nassr play today? I need to watch."
No. I got to get on that time though.
Honestly, he's very exciting, but I get it. Like, he's making what, probably 60, 70K after he renewed pre-tax. And then he's probably making at least 300K in Saudi, maybe 250.
I think that because he's 21, it's not going to close the door to the Prem. I think we're going to see him go out there 2, 3, maybe 4 years, keep developing himself as a player, and I think he's going to find his way back to the Prem. I brought up the example of Jota, how Jota went out there, kind of made his money, and now just announced that he's back at Celtic. Obviously, coming back to a Celtic versus coming back to a Premier League side is going to look very, very different. But I don't hate it, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I don't fault him. I see a lot of people in the media saying he was hard to deal with and he had problems and this and that. That it says a lot about his character.
He just wanted to play.
Yeah, exactly. He wanted to be a bona fide starter. I think if he's getting the minutes that Ollie Watkins is getting, I don't think he makes the move.
And to be fair, it seems like Villa are just into a lot of financial trouble. Saudi's getting everyone out of trouble. They got Chelsea out of trouble 2 years ago.
Got a point.
They're getting Duran to help Villa probably for 80 mil. Like, they'll be good for years now.
The real winner in this is the Chicago Fire. I mean, Chicago Fire, I don't know exactly what the sell-on clause was, what that percentage was, but they're getting some kickback from this deal, even if it is like 10%. You're looking at 8 mil coming to the Chicago Fire. Obviously, to bring it back a little bit to the MLS. Chicago made some great moves this offseason as well. They got Greg Berhalter out there. Now you're going to give him a little bit more of a budget, so should be exciting for the MLS as well.